Hello, Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to IPA, Islamic Preacher and Apologist. First of all, for the Muslims that are watching this video, I would like to say Ramadan Kareem. As the crescent moon is sighted and the holy month of Ramadan begins, may Allah bless you with happiness and grace your home with warmth and peace. So let us begin. There is a general rule that when two children are fighting, and one child happens to be your own child, we first scold our own child. So I'm going to have a word about Adnan Rashid first. It is true that one should never refute the dead or have a word about the dead. Brother Adnan actually refuted Nabil Qureshi but never made fun of him and never made fun of his illness. If Adnan Rashid pretended to be ill, he would not only have made fun of Nabil Qureshi, but also of the illness he had. Making fun of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, may peace be upon him, is not a new thing for you. But by making fun of the illness, I think you've crossed your limits. Do you even realize how many people have died from this? New York City coronavirus death now outnumber 9/11 ground zero toll. More than 88,000 people have died from the COVID-19, the disease caused by the new coronavirus, while some 1.49 million infections have been confirmed in at least 184 countries and territories. More than 330,000 people have recovered to date. So let me tell you how serious the coronavirus actually is. I think you should watch this particular YouTube video, which talks about the truth behind the coronavirus pandemic. David Icke talks about the people in power controlling the entire system. Their main aim is to cause a global crisis, which would lead to small size and medium size businesses to completely finish. Let's suppose somebody does get the coronavirus and gets recovered. Of course, people's recovery depends on the immune system. If people get physically weak because of the crisis, the immune system, but naturally, would not respond very well either. Now, viruses don't die like this. They are not bacteria. A virus symptom is likely to reoccur now and then. If you did become immune to it and recovered it in your young age, the person around you or next to you, that person has not been immune to it. If the virus symptom comes back in your old age, then one's body would not be able to fight it, would not be able to recover. But it's not just health. People's businesses have stopped. People are in crisis. People are in distress. You have made a joke out of not only people's circumstances, but people's deaths also. You're in an age group of scolding, not being scolded. Now let me show you a video, just so that you understand.
Today, I lost my sister to the coronavirus. But let me tell you how it happened. My sister went to New York Presbyterian Hospital in Manhattan. First, they told her she had bronchitis and not the coronavirus. She went back again. Then they told her she had pneumonia and not the coronavirus. They still didn't test. Then they told her she had the flu and not the coronavirus. It wasn't until she was put on a ventilator and unconscious that they decided to test her, and she died. Why do the rich, the famous, the ball players, the rappers, why do they all have access to the test for the coronavirus? And us people who are working and who aren't rich and who aren't famous, why don't we have access to the test? Call it what it is. we mean nothing. The color of my skin means nothing. The only thing that means something during this pandemic is money. The reason why we're dying in New York is because they are not doing what they're saying on TV. They are lying to everybody. They are lying to this country. They are lying to the world. They are not doing enough for this pandemic. It's like they want it to spread. How the hell? I called New York City Health and Hospitals, and the only response I got from them was, we are not testing for the coronavirus when you have people dying.
My question to you is, you like to look up at Jesus. Where is your love for Jesus? If you love Jesus, why don't you help the people? Spread awareness in churches for people like her. Talk about the present worry, the present stress. And stop urinating on yourself, please. As for the question that David Wood had, then let me remind you that Islam, Christianity, and Judaism is an Abrahamic faith. No book would actually criticize the other book by saying their book is corrupt. The difference between David Wood's challenge and Dr. Zakir Naik's challenge of finding such a statement is this, that the type of verse that David Wood is looking for should not be in the Quran. And why would it be in the Quran? As for Dr. Zakir Naik's challenge, that sort of verse that he's asking for, Dr. Zakir Naik is asking for, that sort of verse should be in the Bible. Should be. However, what David Wood is looking for should not be, and why would it be? So basically, in short, in simplified terms, Dr. Zakir Naik is asking for a lion in the zoo, and David Wood is saying, where is the lion in your house? So how would this be refuted? Ask your common sense. Muslim scholars should not say that the Bible or the Torah is corrupt. By saying that, you're believing that or considering our God, our Allah, to be demonic. Demonic in a sense who wants the Muslims to go to heaven only. But why would the Creator do such a thing? And you know this well. You're considering yourself to be a winner because the Muslims could not find the lion in their house. And you knew it that they wouldn't, because such is not the job of a religious book. I would appreciate if you use this information to build understanding, not build hatred. I asked David in a response video, how is Jesus the Alpha and the Omega when there were prophets before that? No answer. I asked David that John saw a dream in which Jesus said, I am the Alpha and the Omega. No answer. Check my response in the comment section below. You people are in a position to raise a voice, create awareness, help those in need, but you don't. It's a shame. You don't have any belief in God whatsoever. Here I was supporting Michelle Qureshi for her change of life, and you cannot do the same for your community. Really, it is a pity.